About Hurricane Harvey this morning, and officials in Grand Isle are keeping a close eye on the tides there.
And their biggest concern is beach erosion. And joining us now with more on the conditions is Grand Isle Mayor David Campbell. And thank you very much for joining us, Mayor. What are the conditions right now this morning as far as the tides are concerned?
Well, the tides are pretty normal. Looking right now outside the beach in the Gulf, you see the little white caps coming through Caminata Pass. But we put rocks until after dark last night. The bigger rocks, we put them a little offshore to make sure that we can protect all of the gear tube as much as we can. But I wish we'd had a few more days. We got rocks coming in from Kentucky, coming through Kentucky. Should be here Monday, but hopefully we can continue to fight that corner going toward the east.
Yeah, and erosion's the big issue out there. I know Tropical Storm Cindy washed away some shoreline, and you guys are still trying to recover from that, right?
Exactly. In other words, we had prolonged for about 2 weeks to order some more rocks and get more money available. With that little storm that Cindy came in, gave us an extension of another 1,700 foot that we have to protect. But right now we only get about maybe a couple of 100 feet of that 1,700 feet. If we had more rocks, we can continue. But again, hopefully that we can get these rocks in to put them back. But like I said, it's always something down here. But looking at the sun coming up on the east side right now, the winds are picking up a little bit, but the tides are normal. I thought it'd be higher this morning, but they're really not yet.
Now that you were expecting big crowds out there for a fishing rodeo, what's the status of the fishing rodeo? Well,
believe it or not, they were coming in. As far as I'm concerned, it's called the world's largest kayak rodeo, and they were coming in all during the night last night. And I'm looking at Caminata Pass right now. It's pretty calm. This storm continues going to Texas. It's still on, as far as we know. We monitor things, and on behalf of all elected officials and the chief, like I said, if something moves our way, things can change. But so far, you can go fishing out here.
All right. And how are you guys handling the situation for seafood operators out there? What are they doing to prepare?
Right now, talking to Eugene Blanchard, the shrimpers. I've seen the shrimpers out last night. Some of them got out the Gulf. The bigger boats came in, unloaded yesterday, and they're fueling up and getting ice. Usually, if something like that stirs up the waters, it'll get the shrimp moving a little bit. But noticing the inside water, you had a few shrimpers working. So again, that kind of stirs up the thing, the waters, and makes the shrimp, movable. And hopefully that we can catch a few shrimp, because they really had a bad season so far. And again, it all feel like it is, and the shrimp and the tourists, that's where we make our money.
And what do you say, Mayor, to the residents of Grand Isle about, because there is one way in and one way off the island, is there any time where you might have to trigger an evacuation?
Well, right now the tides look normal. So far so good, and looking at the news, watching you guys, and stay on top of it with the conferences and stuff like that. We just feel like so far, we're okay. We're asking the people, to stay put. We hoping that we can keep them here till Labor Day as long as we can. But so far, we'll let them know. I can promise you, if anything happens or changes, we'll be on top of it. And you have plenty of time to get out. Again, LA1's wide open. The tides are normal, and like I said, the sunrise is rising. So far, it looks good here.
And the kayak rodeo will go on as scheduled. Well,
yes, ma'am. The fish, bull reds are around the pass. I'm sure they're hanging around the pass because they're gonna be running out the Gulf. They're hanging around to come to coastal water. So come on to Grand Isle, as far as we're concerned.
Okay.
Come in and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Mayor Campbell.